So, hello everyone. In this video, we're going to see one question from portfolio. So, before proceeding with that, just give you a quick background of how the questions are picked. So, in May 25, a concept came that is perfectly positive correlated, negatively correlated. It was straight from a concept in from your study material, not from illustration or test your knowledge. And when it comes to September 25, illustration one was asked. So, this is the background of how the questions are picked in portfolio. So on that note, this question is from May 22 and also there in your test your knowledge 6. It covers good concepts and also a nice question. So the requirement is covariance and correlation coefficient of the two securities. So covariance can be found using the product of deviation, and then for computing the correlation coefficient, standard deviation, that is the beta, is required to be found out. So the security 1, security 2 returns across 10 years is given. So what exactly you need to do is to arrive at the product of the deviation. First you have to find out the deviations of each, that is first R1. So each year if you total it comes to 153. So R1, the average of R1, the mean will be 15.3, because 153 by total number of years, that will give 10. And to compute the deviation square, so if you see the 15 minus 15.3, that is minus 0.3. if you do, you have to do for each years, so that the deviation minus deviation square will come to 200.1 in case of R1, and in case of R2 it will be 262.5. so if you do the product of the deviations, that will give you the answer as 94.5. and covariance is nothing but 94.5 divided by 10. Be very careful, because some candidates they tend to divide by 10 arrive at the value, so it is 9.45. so specifically after 1 mark will be allocated for this. So moving on to the next, standard deviation can be found using the square root of R1 minus R1 summation by the whole square by divided by n. So that will give you the standard deviation of 1 as 4.47. If you do the same for standard deviation, the security 2, that will give the standard deviation 5.12. Now computing the correlation coefficient, that is nothing but covariance by the standard deviation, so that will give you 9.45 divided by 4.47 into 5.12, which is equal to 0.413. now you can check whether your answer is correct or not by saying, for example, instead of 0.413 it is 6 point or something, means there are a lot of chances your answer you could have gone wrong somewhere. So these are the various checks you can keep in portfolio to confirm whether your answer is right or not. So within 3 minutes you are able to go through this very important question. Make note of all these formulas, and it will be very handy for you. So do check it out, and do watch the video at least 2 to 3 times, so that it get registered in your subconscious mind, because these are all minute topics and also being asked frequently in the exam. So make use of it. Keep going. Best wishes.